guess it's weird, like, having that and then that being the camera.
Yeah, it's going to be better if we're going to have to not look at stuff because there is a latency on it and it's going to mess us up.
It's all good.
I can kill that latency, but I prefer not to because it'll look better.
It's all good. I can just do...
All right, so we're starting to get some stuff in. So, yeah, kind of the format we're going to follow tonight is we're going to let you guys ask some stuff. We're going to hang out. We specifically want to talk about episode 1 through 3. If there's something we can't talk about, then we won't. There is about a 30-second latency on our end. So I'm going to read the comments, and they might be coming in a little bit later than what you guys think. Chelsea also has a phone pulled up, so we'll try to go that route. So
He said we can barely hear you, guy. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Audio's really low.
all right. Well, hold on 1 second.
That.
Right here?
Yep. Take that. Bump it.
Hello, hello. Can y'all hear better? Can you hear? This is our first time trying to use microphones and stuff, so let us know in the comments before we get too far, because worst case, we'll end it here and we'll just do it from a cell phone instead of trying to do this route. So let me know if you can hear now.
I would also recommend, you see where it says top chat?
What are you talking about?
Up
Right there, top right.
top right, yeah.
What about it?
Click that. Do live chat.
All right, so we're here. So one more time, just to reiterate what I just said, if you're just tuning in, we do have a latency on our end, so I'm trying not to look at the screen because my mouth isn't matching up. We're going to try to answer some questions for episodes 1 through 3 and do the best we can. We have a cell phone also, so yeah, hang out a little bit. So what did everybody think of the last episode? I'd love to see some opinions on that. I see one coming in and says, do you think Trevor will see justice for being treated like he was? I sure hope so. I hope that someone sees that and they reach out and they do the right thing. Thank y'all for the love and support. We appreciate that. We really didn't anticipate things turning out this way. We thought we'd just kind of go up against the world and catch a bunch of hate, but make a stance and then move on with our life. We just couldn't be silenced after all that had happened, and he brought this all on himself.
He did.
Somebody says, hi, Blu-ray.
Hello.
You can sit in the back if you want, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm currently just making sure our levels are good.
It's sad to watch him destroy itself. It is super sad, but I'll be honest, at this point in my life, I don't think there is any bit of love in my heart for him any longer. And that was different a month ago, even when I left and when I quit. I still cared a little bit, but now I care about the people around him, or some of the people that are around him.
Why hasn't anyone confronted him before all this? People have confronted him before all this.
Yeah. We're not the first.
We're definitely not going to be the last.
Yeah, we won't be the last either, but hopefully after this, this isn't for the fans of his, because let's be honest, it doesn't matter what he does, they're still going to be his fans. This is for the rest of the world. This was to stand up, make a stance, and also clear our name, because that matters to us, If you see a question, let me know. They're kind of... It's about time someone stood up and showed Cold Squad exactly who they're blindly defending and supporting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have done it. I just think... I thought that we had to take a different approach than most. I thought the best way to do this, and me and Chelsea, after conversation, we both have different viewpoints on this particular matter. For me, I thought it was best to beat him at his own game, because I learned the game. I've mastered the game. So I'm using different tactics than I would on anybody else. It wouldn't be this in the forefront and this extreme. But I've learned him like a book at this point.
I mean, there are a lot. Are you watching, Trevor? I mean, if you see anything.
Yeah, let us know, Trevor, if you see anything pertinent.
Did you see what Daniel said?
So was the phone that dude backed up a personal email attached to it, or a business email, or was they ever two different things?
That's a Trevor question.
That's a Trevor question.
That's
Give
a
him.
me question. So, he wanted me to set up a different iCloud for every single phone he got. I don't know if that was for nefarious reasons or whatnot, but it's a long story short. Everything was backed up to a personal email.
Yeah, and it's probably hard for you guys to believe this, but he went through a ton of fucking phones, iPads, and everything else because they would get broken. Allegedly, in my opinion.
Okay. I'll shout. So long story short, yes, it was a personal email.
Okay.
DeRock or whatever. He said, I'm definitely an Upchurch fan and supporter. I'm here to hear the other side. Tell the fans why we shouldn't support him. It's pretty simple. You can listen to his music all day. If you're one of those people who can separate the art from the artist,
yeah.
Have at it. As far as him, the whole point of what we're doing is a decent person.
Yeah.
He's not a good person. I guess depending on what your values are. So
Yeah, depending on that. That's the thing is I'm not trying to, you're a fan, that's fine with me. It's okay to have opposing point of views. What's not okay is to attack someone's family. What's not okay is to have people come by their home, dox their phone number for people to call them. Those things aren't okay. To have opposing views and to have a working relationship that just doesn't work out, that's okay. But those other things, that's where a line is drawn. And if you'll notice, I'm not out here talking about anyone in his family. I'm talking about him and him only. And so I'm not trying to persuade you not to be a fan. I think you should separate the artist from the music and realize that you haven't spent a bunch of time with him. Maybe you met him at a meet and greet line. But after a while, so many people leaving with very similar stories. And even in the first 3 episodes that we've put out, we've proven time and time again that he at the minimum is lying about things. So
I need to say something
all right.
real quick.
I think because I just realized that we were using the microphone for audio.
Yeah.
So when Trevor speaks, it's not picking up on him.
So you had to talk loud, Trevor.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. So one thing I wanted to mention about the ads, that's nothing we can control. We can set certain limits, but if YouTube gives you an ad, that's nothing we can do about it.
Are you talking about the ads on our stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we have ads. Like I've kept everything. I did create a membership platform because people were asking ways to support. Everything we are doing is out of our pocket. I'm paying my guys. They'll tell you. Taking care of them as well as giving them any percentages of things that come in from this and any future endeavors. So the ads are a part of us just to continue doing what we're doing. We have one more episode with him, and then we're on to something completely different.
There's a lot of questions about Beth and why did she leave and are they back? You quit March 23rd-ish.
The 23rd, yep.
So we have had no communication with Ryan other than what you've seen on the internet.
Yeah.
We don't know who's been there, who's done what, who's still around. We have no idea.
Yeah. I haven't heard from anybody since pretty much the day I quit. So, and we anticipated and expected that and understand that. The flanking lanes mowed into the lawn yard made me laugh. Yeah, a very good portion of that video, we weren't even on his property. We were on the neighbor's yard, which I found out because we had I did a property, was it assessment or survey property.
Yeah.
You got a super chat.
What's that?
You got a super chat?
Okay, what does that mean?
Mud Daddy 420.
Hey, thank you, Mud Daddy 420. What in Ryan Edward is going on here? Yeah. It was just time. The way I felt, it was just time for someone to stand up and do whatever it took. Here's the deal. I don't think he's ever sued anybody personally. He's been sued a time. Maybe check up on that. But that should tell you a little bit about how worried he is.
The little Israel, I don't know why you have a red bar. I don't see a red bar on your name. So, I have no idea.
Is somebody on about something?
Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so if you're just we did set this up for people that were subscribed to our page. So if you're seeing any issues about communicating, there is like a 5 to 10 minute hold before it allows you, if you're not a subscriber. That was just to kind of keep all the hate comments out. So just give it a few minutes and that probably will go away. I'm not seeing it on my end. And thanks for the support. How hardcore is Ryan on about Hitler? Yeah, I mean, dude, Chelsea and him had a big argument within like the first week of us coming back around before we were even working with him. I tried to advise him on that so many times. It did get to the point where for a period of time he stopped using racial slurs around me because I told him I didn't appreciate that. And then towards the end, it was just he didn't really care, had no respect for anyone. He just did what he wanted to.
And I didn't see. So after he and I got into our thing, I didn't see anything, and he had gotten rid of the guitar as far as I knew, and never mentioned it or brought it up again.
Yeah, after that argument they had, he didn't get rid of the guitar. He turned it around so you couldn't see the image on the guitar. The video he shared of me where I was asking him, like, why wasn't there someone in your corner to tell you the truth about what was going on? I was specifically talking about the Nazi guitar. All right. I thought it was wild. I couldn't believe that someone let him post that picture. That's what that conversation was about. And I have no idea what he was trying to shape, what narrative he was trying to get out of that.
Dustin, it's just something different, and I like it. He's talking about getting back into music, doesn't know what genre these days, and used to record and stuff. The cool thing I think about now with music is I don't think anybody's really pigeonholed by any kind of genre. I think you just make your music and put it out there, and people are going to like it. So.
Well, I think if you want my opinion on it, I think if you can figure out how to write music from the heart and that translate with emotions and with heartfelt lyrics, and it feels authentic, that's gonna people are gonna see that and they're gonna have a reaction to it.
Did you see Captain's comment?
No.
His federal trial starts tomorrow.
I saw a couple about the federal trial. So yes, the federal trial starts tomorrow.
Yep.
They had a pre-trial hearing today.
Yep.
They released an exhibit list for what the exhibits are going to be in phase 2, should the trial go to phase 2.
Yep.
And it starts tomorrow.
Yep. It's all public record. Triple T, someone tagged me.
Have you had any contact with Hosier since you left?
No, and here's the deal, guys. I didn't hang out enough with Hosier to base any kind of opinion on him. I know a lot of people feel differently. I didn't spend that much time with him. I literally saw him a few times for a video shoot, maybe once or twice some other time. Anyway, but no, I haven't heard from him. Any way to turn your volume up? I have y'all on 100 and can barely hear y'all, so we're having some issues. Should we just go live on a cell phone?
Well, I mean, I just turned you up.
Are y'all still having problems hearing us?
Yeah. Ask them.
From one Shep to another, keep your head up. Great production on all the content I've seen so far, and your son's track was pretty sick. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I've seen the Shep 87, and I was.
Are you a Shepard too?
Because we use 78 and everything.
Yeah,
so.
SHEPPARD, Shep 87 is how you spell it. It's hard to hear us. Okay, so.
All right, now we're loud. All right, we're good.
We're good? Everybody can hear us now? Okay. Now we're loud. Okay, you sound great. All right, it's a troll. All right, someone tagged, Chad, offbeat, your volume is much better now. Okay. I'm hoarse, man. We have been, I don't know if you guys seen it, we have put out 44 videos in less than a month. 44 videos. And I have content stacked for another 2 weeks. We've been filming nonstop, doing a lot of creative stuff because I wanted to show the world, like, there's very few people that will outwork my team. And in addition to that, Chelsea has a full-time job, and I do other things as well.
Yeah. I'm on my, I just came off my 3rd day of 12-hour shifts. So I'm tired, but we definitely wanted to do it. Just yell like Jerry does. Will the info in the Jane Doe letter ever be disclosed? I've heard a couple people ask about the letter that Beth left.
Will it ever be disclosed? All right, the summary of it is exactly probably what you're thinking. It was pretty much the reason why I'm leaving and that sort of thing. So
How many
go ahead.
pumpkins did Ryan go through during October?
No comment on that. Just wait for episode 4, our
Sorry.
final episode 4. And after that, I'm serious. Like I'm done trolling him. I've won the game. I don't care if anybody says different. I haven't even stopped. There's a lot of videos you guys will never see that my wife taught me how to share, and they're great, you know. And I've sent them to people individually, you know, allegedly, in my opinion.
Well, speaking of allegedly, in your opinion, what's the craziest thing you saw allegedly in your opinion?
Craziest thing I saw where? While working for him?
Just read
Is
the
that what you're
question.
asking? While working for him? What's the craziest thing? It was every day. I mean, at one point I was living in Bowling Green, Kentucky, leaving at like shortly after I took my kid to school, driving down there, waiting on his back porch for 4 or 5 hours for him to finally wake up, let me in, make me stay downstairs because he didn't trust me to go upstairs, wait there for about 3 or 4 hours. Finally, him come down with a list of things I need to go get, which were probably already in the house just to keep us busy for nothing. And then I would finally get back, send me home. I'd sleep 2 hours and start getting FaceTimes in the middle of the night. And that's the thing. Here's the thing. Because we do have a current lawsuit going on. That's why we pushed episode 2 out so quick. It was because I got served. And I thought that they would get some judge to sign off on that protection order. And that would shut me down. So I was like, I got to get this out. If I'm going to get anything out, it's got to be clearing my name with a polygraph and clearing Trevor. So the polygraph hasn't been put out. It will come out after the last episode. The main reason is because there's some questions on there that will totally give away our next episode if I were to put it out. I took the polygraph twice. The guy's reputable. I did my due diligence finding the right person for that kind of job. So Jerry,
a couple people have. Thank you, Jerry's Jugs.
Yeah.
A couple people have talked about the asking like what the pictures were and stuff. Just to clarify, we never saw the pictures. And touching back on what Chad just said, because some people were trying to call us out. Well, the part of the video was in the teaser and stuff.
But we didn't.
We didn't listen to it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Until that day where we were filming and
Yeah.
realized like the gravity of everything came crashing down.
Yeah,
day.
I had a light bulb moment, and that really affected me. I'm still affected by it. I didn't feel good last night when the episode aired after it was all said and done, because I knew it was bringing some things to light, and I know how abuse works, and I know that sort of thing. So it didn't feel good. There was a real heaviness to that episode last night. The next one is going to be the fun one. It's going to be the final nail.
Speaking of fun, someone wants to know if there are any more Little Larry skits.
Yes, we're going to do one more Little Larry skit. We're deciding. I don't know if I want to go with the one about him pulling his teeth out of his head with a set of pliers, allegedly, in my opinion. We're trying to figure out the right one, but yes, we're going to do one more. It will be shortly before the final episode in a few weeks.
So someone said should order a redneck rave shirt for your next video. So we haven't had any contact with Justin in a long time.
Yeah.
But I will say that when everything went to shit the first time,
Yeah.
and I know they're not together anymore, but Justin and Kimmy were two of the very, very, very few people who reached out and checked on us. So
That's true. But
for
there
that
was
reason,
whenever we left the team. Here's the truth from our point of view. When we left the team the last time, everyone kind of ghosted us, and I know it had to do with probably Ryan going out there and lying about us, and they chose his side. I don't hold anybody responsible for that. I've had some people reach out that I didn't anticipate in reaching out to us, and I'm very thankful. Thank y'all. But the people I really thought that would get behind us and support us, that we did a lot of work with, and that we did good business with, it's just been crickets. So.
what's the best nickname you've seen for he who shall not be named? I prefer Crank Sinatra.
Yeah, Crank Sinatra's good. The little Larry, I was just going back to his original first character, I think, was Lacquer Thinner Larry. So I went with Liquor Thinner Larry. And then Chelsea didn't like that, so I went with Little Larry.
I mean, when our friend Nick commented about he made some kind of comment about you can't deny them Dolly Partons or whatever. I lost it there.
That was a good one too, for sure.
That was fucking funny.
Yeah, y'all throw some comments. I saw one, something about have I ever gotten in the bathtub with Ryan? No, I have not. But I'll tell you what, there was one time I was called in there to handle something, and his mug was in the bathroom, allegedly in the bath, and I'm just thinking like, what in the fuck is going on? And I'm sure there's probably other people with similar stories. Trevor's shaking his head. I don't know, allegedly.
I've seen a couple people
Chad,
talk about...
Chad Offbeat, what about Sausage Castle? When can you tell... Sorry, you...
Oh,
go ahead. No, what are you trying to tell me?
Fine.
So I work for Mike Busey. Yeah, we worked for Mike Busey for about a year. I was living in Kentucky. I was managing a rapper named Stitches at the time. I met Mike through Stitches. Stitches had a gig with ICP. We flew out to Florida. I met Mike, went there. We clicked. He asked me to move there and help with his management for a year. Me and Chelsea moved there. And it just didn't work out. It wasn't for us. But yeah, so I know that's my connection. A lot of the country rappers too is guys I was booking for, and I became kind of like the, what do you call that? I don't know. I made an introduction to a lot of people, and then also Mike had already knew a lot of people. He already knew Jelly and those guys. So, but yeah, so that was kind of how some of all that came about.
A couple people brought up like me sitting with him, like trying to help him and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Explain that. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Absolutely. So how that worked that day, and I don't want to. I think I already went into it. I can't remember, but essentially I ended up leaving work because I was at work when they got the call, and I waited till I was clear to like let them know like they were gone. And it was because Chad was with him that day, and I was scared for my husband. I was scared for how he was going to react, and hell yeah, pop it. I didn't know if my husband was in danger or not. So I left work early, used my fucking vacation hours to leave work early. And I hate it because I had a hard time last night rewatching everything and kind of being back there in that headspace because, you know, I was genuinely trying to help, and now watching it back from that different viewpoint, seeing how fucking manipulative he was being and seeing how his brain works and how fucked up it all really was. But yeah, I was just trying to help him. I got called there and I dropped everything and came running like I always fucking did.
We all were trying to help him. And literally in that video, he says, "Are you recording this?" Because all the time he would ask us, "Are you recording this?" Every time you came over, "What are we doing, Trevor?" Trevor, do you hear me? He's out. Okay. Every time we came over to Ryan's house, we had to record everything. He wanted everything recorded. So there were many times I was following him around with my cell phone going, what the fuck am I doing? And God, man, this is what in the fuck kind of wacky shit are we doing? So,
Chad, were you in charge of blocking him on Upchurch's IG, or was it Ryan? Slinko asked that.
Okay.
Can you talk about the blocking? Do you remember what happened because you were blocked on Ryan's Instagram?
Oh yeah, so I was blocked too. He blocked me. I mean, he went out and at first I thought it was his ex-manager, but Ryan went out and created narratives about us when we let us go. And I really think the reason why is he didn't want anybody else to have us. He knew what kind of creative team we were, and the amount of work we put in, and how we're hard workers, and the fact that we got him just about every opportunity that he ever had. And he didn't want anybody else to have that. He tries to ruin people in that way. As far as the Instagram blocking, I handled the Facebook page when I came back around. And here's the way I am, dude. If someone's saying some opposing views, I'm going to let it ride in the chat. You start talking some nasty shit or doing something that's just downright hateful, I'm just going to block you and move on. So that was I did encourage that. If people are being nasty and that kind of thing, just block them and move on.
Yeah, but when you told him that you were blocked, he's like, "No, dude, I never blocked you. I never blocked anybody."
He said that. That was bullshit.
And I had to walk him through, which I'm sure was just playing dumb.
That's him playing dumb. He knows how to do that.
Opening up and showing him and like scrolling through like thousands of blocked accounts until I found yours. I'm like, right there, Chad's blocked. And yeah.
Thank you, Blu-ray. He's sitting behind me. All right, let's see. You're a good woman. Chelsea Church is garbage for mocking you. Here's the thing, man. That's the main thing, dude. You'll never see me go online and openly speak negatively about any female whatsoever. Just not going to do it. Triple T, why does Ryan not like you and Chop Easy? Probably because y'all been talking so much shit about him all these years. If I had to guess, that was it. I mean, the truth of the matter is, when I was around in the beginning, I started watching all you guys' channels just because I felt like I needed to keep up with the negativity too, just to see what was being said. And then it got to the point where I just stopped. You know, I had to separate myself. I was going through a daily battle myself, waking up every day and having to talk myself into going to work. It was terrible.
Brandon Maynard, I remember you. I remember you from the shows, and yes, he really did sign his merch. I will say that he absolutely 100%. If you ever bought anything from me while I was working merch,
well, while we were there, we can't account.
That's why I said me working for merch.
Yeah.
I know 100% that those were his signatures. Anything after we were gone, I have no clue.
I have a bunch of signed up church stuff and fucking props from videos and stuff I've collected over the past. I'm burning all that shit next weekend on my birthday. I'm burning it all. I don't want any of it.
How many times do we see Chop Easy and Triple T at the ranch in Ryan's bathtub?
Okay, what now?
It's just a joke.
Oh, okay.
We allegedly can't talk about it, just like
the
alleged castle stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I just want to say this, man, like all the overwhelming positive support that we've got, I am absolutely blown away, and I am very appreciative of that, and I'm very thankful for that. We didn't anticipate that, so a huge thank you to a lot of you guys. And I even had people come in that were opposing sides, and they were fans that were angry and started off conversations with me and DMs that were angry. And then I just talked it through them. And there are some of them now that we're talking every other day, you know, just through messages and DMs. So I appreciate you guys keeping an open mind. That means a lot to me.
All the stories he's been telling on Billy, Deerdorf, Skylar, Lauren, Tina, Ripta, the rest of the old team, are they true?
No. Well, I guess you'd have to go through the list of stories, and I could probably tell you there's probably a sliver of truth in every little thing he tells. For example, I did go to the storage unit. He knew about me going to the storage unit. I did pay the final bill, so he'll take a little bit of truth and then just throw a bunch of lies in it. Hey, thank y'all for sending that. I appreciate that. I might take the guys out to eat tomorrow.
Projection is crazy. That's all I'll say on that.
Does this mean memberships? We got 5 people that signed up?
Yeah.
Dude, thank y'all. What we're going to start doing too, yeah, for people that are members, we're going to start listing you in an episode. You'll get like in producer credits. However you want it, you just have to email me at chadoffbeat@gmail.com. Say I signed up as a member, and we'll give you producer credits. And we're going to learn about the whole IMDb thing soon, because we're going into some other films and stuff. So we'll try to even give people credits on that database too. So you'll have like an actual film credit.
Sorry, I know you're talking about serious stuff sometimes, but I'm seeing some of these comments, and y'all are so funny, and I just absolutely love it. And also, I see a bunch of people saying they're doing reactions and stuff. I don't know where to look to find reactions. Like, of course, we know Gotcha Man and Chill Rock and Progressive Patriot those Triple T, all those guys.
Chop Easy.
Yes. If you're doing a reaction, just send it to us.
Yeah, send it to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking us about coming on lives and doing all that. We are going to be able to do that after the next episode. I thought we could do it right now. We're a couple weeks away. We will absolutely, I'm not ignoring you. We'll do it. Everything that we're doing right now. Sorry, I'm looking over here like there's a cameras right here. Everything that we're doing right now is the advice that I'm being given, and I'm going to listen and be slow to speak and quick to hear when it comes to someone who's seasoned and knows what the fuck's going on. So we will be taking some of those, and I will absolutely take everyone that I can. Let's get some more questions. We'll hang out for a little bit longer.
A couple people have said about like offer the merchandise, and thank you so much for all of the things that pop up. I probably sound so fucking stupid right now, but it's just It's overwhelming. It really is. Like,
Chad offbeat and the Bone Broad swapping soft white underbelly for a clout crawl after Upchurch. We were on soft white underbelly when we left Upchurch. We have a show on streaming currently, and the way things are looking in the future, you'll see us again.
the
Definitely.
Bone Broad.
I like. Hey,
I love it.
I like it. I like the Bone Broad.
I think a lot of these people think that like the stuff they say
Yeah.
is like. I'm like,
It hurts our feelings.
oh no, the Bone Broad. But like half of the stuff
grew up-
that some people say is so
yeah.
fucking funny.
So I was a punk rock kid that went to a small country school in Ashford High School. There was only like 2 or 3 of us. So I took a lot of shit growing up, and I've got pretty thick skin. So that shit don't bother me. It doesn't really bother me till you start getting hateful about my family, and that's when it kind of takes. Chubby Chad isn't chasing; he's dragging. I'm definitely chubby. That's true. I'm okay with it too.
I'm
Ryan
surprised you didn't make a dragon.
dragging these nuts over your face?
Yes.
Is Ryan and Patty still talking? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't heard from them since I left.
I can answer 2 things.
Yeah, well, if I'd rather not talk about the family though. I'm just being honest. I'd rather not mention anybody else. Yeah, I answered that one, Triple T. Sorry, man. I just saw that. I would have answered sooner. I wasn't keeping you on.
So you can't talk on the allegedly videos about Ryan at the Sausage Castle that's supposedly out there. Just asking LMAO.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, listen. Allegedly, in my opinion, there was definitely a period of time that we did an event down in Astatula, Florida, right by the Sausage Castle. Allegedly, in my opinion, Ryan did go back to the Sausage Castle and hung out.
And not allegedly, and not in your opinion, this is 100% truth, absolute facts, is when you walk into the Sausage Castle, you sign waivers, and there are signs everywhere.
Everything is filmed at the castle.
Everything is filmed at the castle.
Every angle of the dangle is going to get picked up in 4K. So can I tell you what happened? Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, hopefully we can answer some of these questions in episode 4, our final episode. Tell the truth, Patty tried to put that thing on you, didn't. No. My relationship with Patty was never anything but out of respect and kindness and love, and nothing more. I'm not going to speak on her.
Blu-ray, you're awesome. That's all.
Whoa. Who said that?
Ryan entered a competition at the Sausage Castle with a bunch of other men to see who could in a pumpkin. Okay, now that is very far-fetched. Now, would something like that happen at the castle? Absolutely. But I wouldn't see.
Well, it did. There was I think when Mike was like, because he turned that garage into that podcast like area or whatever, and they were doing the live shows.
Yeah.
There was something where they did the pumpkin fucker thing.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if Ryan was there or not, but I know that there was dudes in their fucking pumpkins.
Yeah. I wasn't there for that. I was at the house with my own pumpkin.
Aw, pumpkin.
Tell the joke. Who was Waffle House 334? Because that's got to be somebody that knows me. Tell the joke about the toilet plunger. I'm not doing that on a live, dude.
Why? Do it.
Because I don't have it in me. I'll be honest. I don't have it in me. Maybe another night.
Oh, he said.
Yeah, some of these guys. Like I said, I'm not going to. No disrespect to y'all. I'm just not talking about his family. Are the rumors true about Ryan having sex with the same sex at the castle? Triple T, man.
He's putting pressure on. Well,
just why you know what? You guys tune into the episode. I think episode 4 is going to clear up a lot of this for you. Okay, and y'all really like. Let's talk about 1 through 3. You got questions about 1 through 3? I am being sued. There is a lawsuit. I know a lot of people are denying that as 100% real. There was a TPO attempted to be taken out. It's been denied
2 of
twice.
them. Yeah. Gotcha Man has it. He's literally dissecting it. I had to. That rascal.
Yeah.
He's fucking resourceful. That one. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he is. There's over 300 lies about me on there that are easily proven with me just handing over the phone that I have in a safety deposit box and say, just read the text. Every single day, almost every day, except for the weekends when I was off, there would be a text sent. Good morning. How are you doing? Let's do something creative or something to that effect. What can I do for you today? Where can I be for you today? I did way too much. I worked harder for him than anybody I've ever worked for.
Ghost Ranch is demon infested, and there was somebody else who said, "Do we experience anything paranormal at Ghost Ranch?"
Yes.
Here's
the thing: Ghost Ranch. Before Ryan taking it, do the research on it. There was a family that lived there. I don't know the last name, but the dad.
The W.
Yeah, the Willises maybe.
I think so.
They were like a Christian family,
Willis.
and the dad was supposedly abusing all the children that came out. You can watch episodes about it. I think they were on Dr. Phil. That was that house, and then he moved into it. I think there is some very dark energy at that house. And I think when you mix dark energies together, you get something very evil.
I live an hour from Dothan. Is that the Ashford y'all mean? Yes.
Yeah, Ashford High School. Yep, Dothan, Alabama was my stomping ground. That's where I kind of started playing music in 1994 when I was 13, 14 years old. Where's the old video of Ryan buying drugs? I remember seeing that back in the day from some locals. Is he dealing or just using? Allegedly, in my opinion, he would be the worst drug dealer, allegedly, in my opinion, in the history of drug dealers, because he'd be using all the product, allegedly, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion, and that's what that is.
How many case files does Ryan have on each person? So that video we just released.
Oh, my God, dude.
You see him carrying the things.
Yep.
All those folders and files and whatever.
Yep.
He has stuff pretty much on whoever he's interacted with in files types like that.
Yeah, I started.
You saw it.
Yeah, there's a ton. He stays on. Was it Intellius?
Yes.
Is that right? He lives on Intellius. The pizza man could come deliver, and if on the receipt it says James Brown, he's going to find out every home in America owned by James Brown, and somehow they're all connected, allegedly, and in my opinion. My cousin's in here. Sean Hubbard, Dothan in the house. What's up, cuz? That's my real life cousin. RHEC would never.
How many times have you seen the pen? Brapper Kid, thank you for the super chat.
The pen, you talking about the video pen? That was a lame attempt to, I guess, scare me again. I mean, I saw he went on and he was trying to befriend Chelsea in some kind of weird way, and then basically say that, that I was worried about her where she worked, and that's.
Oh, yeah. But where he backpedaled hard as fuck last night, and he was like, "Chelsea, tell me I'm lying. You're fucking lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're fucking lying."
Yeah, put the video out, because here's the deal. There was times we had talks about our relationship. And there might have been a time me and Chelsea had a bad day or something. He's like, "How are you?" And I said something like that. But never, ever would I ever refer to my wife in using a derogatory. How many times have I? There's been a time I was just playing. I went, "What's up, bitch?" And I kind of did like that and stopped. I won't even say.
True.
I won't even refer to. I don't like using those words towards females. I just don't.
Damn, they may have me doing the helicopter at the Sausage Castle. Yeah, if you did the helicopter at the Sausage Castle, it's on video.
You know what? This is the ring he gave me, right? And I feel like it's weird because I've been called evil and everybody talks, but is there any more appropriate way to position that ring? Because almost down with him, right? I tell you what, man, I've seen so many things happen with the universe and so many positive things happen and doors open. I would have never anticipated. I would have never anticipated we would have such a great team around us. I cannot wait to tell you guys who I have on the team. I never thought people would step up for me like that. And I'm so appreciative of that. But we're good. Everybody on our team is good.
When is episode 4 coming?
In 2 weeks or less. I mean, it's a lot of work, guys. I don't think you've. I've been editing like a madman. I have been getting better at it. And then Chelsea will work a 12-hour day, come home and try and color something or try and fix audio. I mean, you could spend, if you're trying to do something right, you could spend hours just on the audio. The third episode probably had 80, 90 hours into it. Just going through this fucking hard drive after hard drive of footage and trying to locate certain things to bring everything into context and to really hammer home like the major points, the key points.
One of our babies is in here. She said, "Get a room. I love you guys, and I'm so proud of you both."
One of our babies.
One of our babies.
Okay, one of our kids.
Yes.
I love you too.
I
think I know who that is.
So much.
Each time Cashville went down, Orion, do you think he was a spitter or a swaller?
Swaller boys.
Oh yeah, there you go. I don't even really like talking about that dude, man. That dude's so wishy-washy. I mean, I heard through the YouTube, the little YouTube corners of the world. That went but a week and a half ago. That guy was calling and trying to get in work with me because, from what I understand, Ryan had stood him up on some studio thing where he got a bunch of guys in town, and that's just what I heard. And that's allegedly, and it's in my opinion. But I just cannot believe some of these guys. Because you're not going to, when everything finally happens, because it's coming, you're not going to want to be associated with that team whatsoever. That will be the end of whoever's career that's associated with that. I think it was a blessing that we got out when we did.
Yeah.
Waffle Cone Ryan, a powerbomb.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you see the toothless one say that they graduated with you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Who is it? Who is it? Who you graduated with me? Tell me who you are. You graduated high school. Well, let's see this. I don't know who it is, but just maybe comment below. Let's see who this is. I mean, I've been pretty much the same other than just fatter with more tattoos since I was fucking 15 years old. Into the same stuff. Have a lot of the same friends.
Beth is on the birth certificate. I think the question is, how does he not know that Beth is on the birth certificate?
He knows Beth is on the birth certificate. I mean, when he was in there talking on the body cam footage to that cop, using the tactics, well, you said on video this, he did the same shit to me. He did the same shit to Trevor. That was his tactic all time, and y'all got to see it in real time with a cop. It don't matter who's in the room. He uses those tactics on everyone. He thinks he is this brilliant private investigator.
Did you answer Waffle House with the "What's up with the hiking around the gut" or with the gun?
What's up with
Buzz
what?
said, "What's up with him hiking around with a gun?"
Well, a tree limb fell. I mean, this was a normal occasion.
It was just one of them.
Yeah, it's
There
just
were
one of
several.
them. I can't tell you what example because there were so many of them. It was either a tree limb fell, there was like movement in the woods, which was a deer, let's be honest, or some kind of animal. A squirrel can make a lot of noise when everything's silent. A squirrel jumps limb to limb, hits some leaves. It can sound like someone in the woods. So it was broad daylight, and we were just doing what we normally did. And I was being a videographer for this investigation we had going on.
Truth lover, thank you.
Mike Busey has the video. I don't doubt that at all.
Can we get a pimp tight for life? I don't know.
Pimp
Sure.
tight for life.
There you
I don't think I've ever said that phrase, ever.
Would you do an interview with country rap shit?
Probably, yeah. After all this stuff is done, I want to dig into everybody and make sure that it's a reputable thing. One thing I don't want to do, like, look, I understand some people came at me pretty hard. People would send me stuff while I was working with Ryan. I really anticipated and expected that. I don't hold any kind of anger. I understand. I knew I was going to be hated when I went back, but I really was trying to help,
So about the phone thing, he would just destroy his phones.
He would destroy his phones all the time. I mean, it's a real easy answer. He went through so many phones because he'd get mad and he'd break them.
How many burner accounts has he used to comment on his own stuff?
Oh, well, here's the thing. I cannot wait to tell you guys some stuff in a few weeks about fake accounts and about stuff like that.
What videos do I go to watch from the start? It's all decent person, 1, 2, and 3.
Yep, start
2
with the
was
trailer.
put out in a hurry, but I think it's the most impactful. I think the one we just put out last night is.
I think the last one was the most impactful.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion and allegedly, but
I think wherever you are on this journey. For us, yeah, for sure. Who won Dismiss in your opinion, Adam or Ryan? Now, I just want to say,
Oh,
'cause
Adam,
we
for sure.
listened to Adam's stuff, and this was like right before
yeah.
coming back, and the stuff. I think a lot of people couldn't grasp the magnitude or some of the truth that Adam was saying because they didn't know.
It was a lot of inside stuff in it. So yeah, Adam's was definitely more impactful. I thought Ryan's was hot garbage, you know. And I don't like country rap. I'll be honest. You come to my house, you might hear, I mean, unless I'm supporting a friend or giving them honest feedback, I do not listen to country rap. I think that's why I was able to come in and kind of find talent so good. Because if a punk rocker from Alabama thought it was good, then maybe other people would too. I don't know. But Adam definitely won that round. Chad, will you sell the ring? No, I will not. I've already had offers when I posted it, and some big offers. It's not being sold. Actually, I'm giving that to someone, and I've got someone in mind that's really saving my ass right now, and that's not for sale. I'm not going to sell any of the stuff that I got from him. I'm going to literally burn a majority of it in a fire pit this coming up week.
There are a lot of people saying like really, really nice, sweet, uplifting, positive things, and we're absolutely thankful and grateful for all of those. I keep looking at the microphone like it's the camera.
Yeah, I do too. Hello, everybody. Here's the mic, just in case y'all can't see it. Well, you can see it's in the shot. So, would you do an interview on Triple TMZ? Is that Triple T page? Yeah, I think I've already told him once I get past this, we would absolutely jump up there. I think Trevor too. You know, I think we'll all be open to it. The reason we're not talking to you guys right now, there's a reason, because I mean, being advised, like right now, we have to focus on the mission at hand. But once we get past that, absolutely.
Pretty sure the most recent super chat.
Yep. Why did Ryan's first public girlfriend leave? I'm not saying her name, but he bought her a Jeep.
She posted that. She posted about that.
Yeah, that's right. She sure did. Yeah, I would go and refer.
Go
look at her post. Tick old biddies 89 yes. I like some of these.
How much footage do you actually have? Like how many hours?
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. 2-4. What? And there's a lot of audio too, guys, because a lot of times it would be us in the car. He's making phone calls, want me to record the audio. And because the videos, I had to get a 2 terabyte phone, okay? And then I had to dump it several times. So I don't know. I guess, what do you think, 4 or 5 terabytes of video and audio and text?
Easily.
And maybe more than that. I had to get a new computer. It bogged down my other computer.
Someone said, what song did y'all have your first dance to?
Our first dance, like our wedding dance, or for Alkaline Trio. Every Thug Needs a Lady.
The Damnesia version.
Yeah, Damnesia, the acoustic version.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, so they can't hear you.
I was saying.
I disagree with that. Don Ray 5644 by Katie Noel. No, there's a lot more to that story that you guys don't know and that I don't know. But I disagree with that. Do y'all still talk to Deerdorf? Allegedly, in my opinion, I have no issue with Deerdorf. I'll just say that. I've never had an issue with Deerdorf. At least, I mean, we probably had we definitely had some disagreements, I think, on things, but no. I would, yeah, he could call me right now. I'm going to pick it up. I did when I went back to work for Ryan, I did cut out everyone. I was asked to, and I did. And that was dumb of me, and I apologize. And I've apologized to most of those people. See what else we got. Where did all the Nazi stuff come from he found in the house? So that stuff, yeah, I've already addressed this, but I'll address it one more time. Ryan would have me get all kind of crazy shit for him, to include World War II memorabilia. So some of the stuff he already had, the stuff he had in that day was actually stuff he had ordered. And I ordered everything for him. If it wasn't me, it was Trevor. And that's the truth. I don't agree with any of that stuff. He knows I don't agree with any of stuff. But yeah, I mean, he's got a ton of it. More than, I mean, I think having one thing is one too many. I do know a lot of people that collect World War II memorabilia. I personally don't do that, but You know, people look at it differently, but he was not collecting it like some people collect it, as in preserving dark history. It was more so he was trying to become that and trying to study that and see how that could apply to his life. How did you meet and work for Ryan? In 2014, 2015, moved to Nashville, took a job on Music Row. The previous year, did over 100 dates touring with a ska band, making no money. Me and Chelsea were broke. She was pregnant, and I was like, okay, I got to do something. I already had, at this point, this could be my 4th kid. And I was like, okay, this touring thing ain't working. I've got to figure out a job. I literally answered a Craigslist ad, and I started working for a guy on Music Row. I was living in the office and started studying because he was working with country rappers. I never heard of it. Started looking for the next big thing. We saw the Cheatham County video, and a week or two later, Ryan was in the office, and we started working with him shortly after that. That's the gist of it.
Who's a bigger country boy, Ryan or Deodorf? Deodorf.
Deodorf for sure.
That's a fucking.
I mean, y'all got to
Deodorf
think,
is
man.
but he's a country motherfucker.
Ryan acts like he has done hard labor his whole fucking life. He got famous in his early 20s. I mean, what did he do from 17 to 19? Fucking paint a couple houses? I mean, come on. Deodorf was always working on something. Just go look at his stories. I'm sure he's probably working on a car or truck right now and watching this live under his fake account. No, I'm just joking. I'm just fucking with you, dog. I'm just like, it is not Waffle House 334. I'll say that. What are you trying to do? The letter?
I got little arms. It's bus.
Ryan can't fish. I went fishing with Ryan a few occasions. He didn't catch anything, but look, I can't fish worth the fuck. I ain't even.
He can't magnet fish, you know that.
Oh, he can't magnet fish. That's for sure.
Look, okay. Can we talk about that? The magnet fishing?
Yeah, I don't want to say
And
it.
how fucking paranoid.
Oh,
okay, so I mean, this is.
Well, you talk it. You tell them the story about.
Can I talk it?
Yeah,
Okay.
You talk it like you're walking.
So here in Cheatham in Ashland City, there's a park called River Bluff Park, and you know I work dispatch, so I get all the fun calls. And there's been a dude who's like one of the local fucking woo-woos. He had been trying to push his car in the river for like days, and one day he was finally successful at it. And he pushed his car in the river off the boat ramp right there. And then he said something about he was tired of eating fish fillets and wanted Big Macs.
No, you keep talking. Just keep talking.
Well, it's like moving.
It's us magnet fishing.
So, anyways, my one of my coworkers and I, we were reading to some little kids for one of the like weeks, like the support the kids week. So we were reading to some kiddos at a school across from the park. So we went down. It was like 3 days after the car got pushed in the water, and we were trying to see if we could see the car in the water. We're like, there's a whole fucking car right here in the Cumberland River, right off this boat ramp. And I was like, man, I wish we had some magnets. And my friend had said, do you think Ryan has any magnets? And I was like, he has everything. Like, let me just text him and ask if he has any magnets, see if we can't catch this fucking car. So I texted him and asked him, and he never responded. And this is getting towards the end because I was a little apprehensive about texting him anyways. But I'm like, how can somebody like think something weird about asking about magnet fishing or whatever? So then what happened on your end?
Oh, he got hyper focused on it. I went over to his house and he was like, why is she asking me about magnets? And this is just where my mind would go at this point. So when he said that, I was like, does he think that she's trying to look in the river for something he threw in the river? Like, what in the fuck is he so hyper focused on this magnet? Long story short, when we had the video guy, this was the second time that I brought my good friend I've known for 15, 16, 17 years prior to Ryan up to do a video. He did the Music City Makes a Killing. We brought him up a second time. He was supposed to do 2 videos and on the agreed amount of like a couple grand a video. Flew down. We didn't do shit but filmed one painting interview, and he got paid like less than half of what he was promised. Then brought him up a second time, and we couldn't get shit accomplished because of the investigations. Ryan literally sent me on a wild goose chase for a metal detector, which we never used. It's still in my car. I paid for it. And then some magnets. Then I brought the magnets to him for magnet fishing. He tried for about 5 minutes, blamed it on my magnets. We went to Tractor Supply to get some new magnets to go to another place to magnet fish for 5 minutes. And then ultimately he went back to using the magnets I got him. And about another 5 minutes we were done. So what are you doing?
The camera fell.
Oh, the camera fell?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, it's because you moved back over here.
You moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's when you put the.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got this all smart shit. Yeah, there we go.
That's why
All
Trevor
right.
does the technology.
We got this gear's too smart, just like a cell phone. All right, let's get to some more questions for we.
How come you guys don't address the Johnny Cashville debunking everything you guys say? It's because he's not debunking anything.
He's not debunking shit. I can't wait. I don't even like to mention him, dude. He ain't worth a mention to me. I'm not worried about him. Nobody's worried about him. After this and after, I mean, he's on the losing team for sure, and he'll find that out very soon.
Oh, we smoked Lucky Strike.
Oh yeah, we used to smoke Camel Crush, and then they went up to like $8 a pack, so we keep it cheap. Lucky Strike, save a few bucks. Does Ryan, in your opinion, engage with underage or questionably sober fans? I wish you hadn't paid money for that. I wish I give you that $10 back. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that one.
Sorry.
Yeah. A bunch of gang stalkers.
What is that? I keep
I
saying
don't-
that. I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know. That's probably
Okay,
a
so-
hater.
Oh.
Gang stalkers are basically a lot of people that follow you around.
Yeah.
Sorts of-
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying we are. Dude, he's the one with like 9 million collective fans. I've got maybe 30,000 collectively over all platforms. I mean, I don't have people going out there and attack like in the way that he's doing to me. I'm not asking anyone to defend us. People are doing it and I appreciate it. But no, he actually sends people to do that to people. He don't have a Swaller Boys for nothing. Do you know who got in the mailbox? Yes. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm not spoiling part 4. All right, there's nothing you can do. I'm a fan, brother. Hey, Tater Gang, thank you, man. I appreciate. We've talked a few times through Instagram if it's the same handle, and I appreciate anybody with an open mind, even if we don't agree on things.
So, Logan's perspective asks, why did you stay and record Chad if you was done and seen where it was going? Why record him if your intentions was pure?
Okay, why did I say explain that to me?
Why did you stay and record him if your intentions were pure?
Why did I stay and record? Oh, you mean when I came back to work? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, like why?
Ryan, okay, one more time. You can ask Trevor too. You can ask the people that will be honest on the team that if they were subpoenaed, they'll tell the truth because they're not going to lie under oath because they're probably worried about what I may or may not have. Ryan said record anytime you came to the house. He would get mad when you didn't. If you watched the last episode where the officer's in there and he's getting mad at the officer because he's not getting his way, he said, "Are you recording this?" And he pointed. That was day in and day out. And he would have us record some of the most wildest, craziest shit.
Don Ray, yes. Yes, we will. Have you seen him mix any 2-cycle oil or run a chainsaw?
Yeah. Go check out Chad and Chelsea's first date song. So I'm assuming that's somebody because it's the fists and everything. That doesn't bother us at all. Like I was trying to get Chelsea more or less to start doing merch with that on it, but she talked me out of it. But what I will say is if you think my first song or the Chelsea song is cringe, then you haven't checked out my band X-Ray Vision and the Mountain Troll album because that shit is way more offensive than that. I mean, he could have done a lot better. I mean, there are pictures I put out on the internet of myself that are worse than any AI generated shit he's used. And here's the thing about him. He had a personal relationship with ChatGPT. He had a female's voice set up on that, and he talked to ChatGPT like his girlfriend. Me using the artwork I'm using and using ChatGPT to do things throughout this documentary series, this is all little jabs back at him. There are things that I'm putting in the documentary that are going to make no sense to the rest of you, but to one person, it's going to drive them out of their fucking mind because they know. Because that's my way of saying, hey, buddy.
I don't know. So I looked into the court streaming today, and I guess so in Tennessee, I guess unless, and I think somebody said this, unless you have like a media, like prior media permission or something, whatever with the court.
What are you talking about? The upcoming
They keep
case?
asking, about streaming the case.
There's not going to be, from what I understand, there is no streaming the case allegedly. Never mind. There's no streaming. There's no streaming the case. All right.
Ryan Forsman. I think that's a pre-existing condition, but
Yeah. Greatest punk band from the 80s and 90s. From 80s, I mean, Misfits in the late 70s, Ramones, 90s, Bad Religion, No Effects. I mean, these are just ones that I personally like. Guttermouth, Screeching Weasel, The Queers, bands like that. Do Stimulants just say thanks for the $10? I appreciate that, buddy. I'm going to get 3 Monster drinks a night. Do Stimulants...
That's the one you just answered, my love.
Oh, did Stimulants just turn into a Nazi, or is that a pre-existing condition?
Yeah.
I answered that?
Oh, no, I think I did. That's my bad.
Okay. All right, well, she answered it.
How come Triple T and Chop Easy talk shit on y'all and said they didn't care what happened to Blu-ray, but you're down to do an interview with them?
Because I'm an
why not?
open-minded dude. You don't have to like me for me to do an interview with you. I don't have to like you to do an interview with you. Maybe by the end of it, we might like each other. Maybe by the time we meet each other in person and you get to spend some... You can't know anybody from the internet. But yeah, I'll take interviews with whoever. I don't have to agree with them. But I can sit down and I can have a decent conversation and hear their side out. I don't mind. I actually prefer those kind of conversations.
People are asking about the mailbox.
All right, what else about the mailbox? Are you allowed to comment about the mail runner contacting you at all? Episode 4 is going to explain a lot, guys. All right.
Did he ever verbally abuse you or your wife? Can we talk about what happened that night, or
what night?
The one that pissed me off the most. Well, not
yeah.
legitimately,
Fuck, that's pretty
where
heavy.
I was done. I mean, we don't have to.
Well, yeah, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Allegedly, in my opinion. So we got a call one night that we needed to come over there right away. Matter of fact, I don't know. Trevor, you may have been there with us. I think he was. Trevor?
I believe so.
Okay, he'll probably know as we tell the story. That he was having some thoughts and was having a mental crisis, allegedly, in my opinion. We drove over there, and it was about the worst shape I've ever seen him in, and we comforted him.
No,
and
fuck that. Not fuck.
well,
fuck that.
you got to be real careful about the way you say it, darling.
Sure. Sobbing. I mean, absolutely just
Yeah. You
fucking
remember?
tears, snot,
Yeah.
spit, everything.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
completely coming a fucking apart, and my fucking heart hurt.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad. I was crying with him. I felt bad. I didn't know what the
yeah.
fuck to do, because at this point we were really trying to get him off of everything, and we thought we were heading that direction. And we stayed that night. We literally, I think, took and dropped our kid off with the grandparents, and we stayed with him that night. And that was pretty normal. I stayed with him a lot, so he could feel safe, allegedly, in my opinion. And it was like the next day or the day after, because I think Trevor, I can't remember whoever else was there. I won't mention them. He pulled me aside and said, "Hey, man," he said, "that was all an act." He said, "I wanted to find out who really cared about me, and now I know it was you and Chelsea." And then I was just sitting there, and I was like, okay, either A, he feels embarrassed, or the next scenario is this guy is allegedly, in my opinion, a psychopath, and fake that. I mean, which is just wild. Shut up, Gomer Pyle. You know what you said when you watched their video, and you know what you said about Chad. Don't be a liar. You're such a hypocrite. I don't know who you're talking about.
The fuck duck dude or whatever keeps saying, like, why don't you debunk Cashville? I've already answered that. There's nothing to debunk.
There's nothing. That dude is irrelevant to me. That the biggest thing that's ever happened to him is Ryan. The biggest thing that ever will happen to him is Ryan. And the worst thing that's going to happen to him is Ryan. We've already moved on to bigger and better things before we came back working. I mean, we do a lot, guys. Like, we've been behind the scenes and done a lot of creative things for a lot of people and never got the credit. So one thing we want to do with the series too is just prove to you and show you what we're capable of, how hard we work, how fast we can pump out content, that sort of thing.
Captain Kurt sent super chat. Enjoy video production. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Definitely reaction out now. Thank you, Captain Kurt.
Thank you.
We'll watch that after this.
Um,
Hot water music was our wedding dance. Hell yeah.
I love hot water music. I absolutely love hot water music. I never intended to be a content creator. I was okay being in the background and just having a good time and getting paid. But I mean, really, at the end of the day, I think this guy is giving me a full-time job. And hey, I'm going to take care of my guys. Maybe this works out too, because the thing that's really fucked up, allegedly, in my opinion, is the fact that he kicked Trevor out of a house that he gave him. He told everybody that he gave Trevor that house, even down to his accountants and other people. And what's really fucked up is not only do you take back what you've given, but you do it after you assaulted someone. I mean, that's just fucked, allegedly, in my opinion. Ryan said before that he wants to live a life like Johnny Cash and go down a legend.
He's gonna go down a legend.
He's legendary, but not in the way that he wants it. People are going to talk about him for a long time, that's for sure. I think you both are awesome. I'm sorry you had to go through what you did. I think you both are stellar humans. Thank you for your bravery.
Thank you, Truth.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Tater.
Yeah, I haven't always been a stellar human. I promise I haven't. Like
me either. Holy shit, we've been shit
humans. And I try to be kind to people. I try to be nice, and I also match energies. You come at me with respect and love, I'll do the same thing. Y'all like it or not, Triple T and Chop Easy are country rap media outlets, and a news outlet can only have an opinion on someone. Yeah, I agree. No, that's fine. I totally understand. I respect it. Let's see, the circle jerks punching the air in the comments. Be Chad, be crying Ryan at his own game. Ryan's the one shaking his boots, especially tonight. I can't imagine it's a good night over there at the house. All right, we got this. Let's do like another 10 minutes or so.
Sure.
The fact you won't answer that one makes me scared is correct. I'm not sure which one. Listen, I'm taking advice from people, all right? Like, our team is very fortunate to have the people behind us that we currently have.
He told nobody he gave him the house. Do you have that on tape, Mr. Wire? So, there is plenty of people, by the way.
Oh, there's plenty of people that with a subpoena will easily be proven. Like, that's what you guys don't understand. People get subpoenaed and come to court. They're going to have to talk about it. So if you're asking if the house is a thing, I know at least probably half a dozen to a dozen that would say that on oath in a courtroom. He absolutely gave that house to Trevor, and he absolutely took it back.
And there are texts of him saying that.
Yeah, and he's trying to take our shit back, and he ain't getting it without a fight, buddy. I'll tell you that much.
Yo, was there a guy that OD'd on the ranch and they sent him back home and the dude offed himself or something? We weren't there when that happened.
I heard
but
about that.
We heard about it.
Through Ryan. I don't know what happened. I can't really comment on it. I'm just telling you what we heard.
Truth bomb, a Scorpio and Taurus, actually.
Yeah. All right, a few more minutes. Hey, everyone that supported us, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Especially some of the people like, trying to think honorable mentions. Got You Man, Chill Rock, even Triple T covering stuff, Chop Easy, those guys. Even good or bad. I've listened to some of y'all stuff, and after the first one, I saw somebody was like, yeah, that polygraph don't seem right. Well, there's a reason. Everything was thought out. After the first episode, I still wanted you leaving when you saw the polygraph to think, well, now, is that a polygraph or not? Because I really want to blow your mind on the fourth one, So just wait. It's coming.
There was something someone said, sorry.
All right. Couple more, guys. Will Deerdorf be interviewed for an episode? Interested on what he has to say about it. I would love to have Deerdorf apart. I don't think he's in a position where he can. I think really, man, I think he's just trying to live his life. And I get it. Some people just want to move on from this shit, and that's what we want to do real soon as well.
What's our take on people defending Ryan? Like, still defending him?
Well, they're fans. There's nothing you're going to be able to do or say or change their mind about anything. They are hardcore fans. Like, damn, salute to you for...
I mean, the best
that's hardcore.
Example I've heard is someone say, like, Ryan could literally, like, curb stomp 3 babies in front of them, and they'd still be like, "Oh, the baby's gotten Ryan's way. I saw the baby run right under Ryan's
You see the way
foot."
that baby looked at him?
Right.
That baby gave him the evil eye.
So
Yeah, there's nothing we could do to change people's mind. This isn't for the fans. This is for the people we respect in Nashville, to let them know, like, hey, we've always been here and we've always been doing the right thing, and we're ready to work, And people are catching on. We're getting phone calls. So.
Duck, I don't know who it is, but I keep seeing people like, "Oh, you're doing this because he fired you." Chad quit.
I quit.
Chad
dog.
quit.
I quit.
Jesus.
I've got the text. I sent it to him and his lawyer. Matter of fact, I posted it in episode 1, I think. I think it's episode 1. You pause the screen and read it. It was very respectful.
Oh, someone answered it. Thank you, Allie.
All right, here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to let Chelsea answer a couple because I got to take a shit. So I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes because I've been holding this one.
He's the fastest shitter I think I've ever met in my entire life.
In the South, for sure.
Let's see. Deardorff is a family man.
Say something real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So, the ones that are in here talking shit, do your research before you start talking shit, please. It's not hard.
Right.
It really ain't.
Let's see. We don't know anything about Beth. We don't know. I don't know. Like, there's so many good things, dude.
No, it's... You got people in here that don't know any of the fucking story, and they want to come in here and talk shit.
I mean,
Come
I don't
on
care.
now.
Let them.
Yeah, I mean, I want them to talk shit, but at the same time, like, bro, do your research. It's not hard.
Yeah, I mean, Deardorff him and his family deserve peace. I mean, they got drugged through the ringer too, and some of the stuff that was said about Lauren and the boys and Deardorff was just so fucking off the wall. And they didn't deserve that whatsoever. So I'm glad that they're doing good, and I'm glad that they're focusing on their family.
Hey, the people that are in here actually supporting us and supporting what we're doing here, thanks.
Thank you, Patriot. I worked Mother's Day, but I work with an amazing group of people, so we had a good time. I mean, I think a lot of us fucking rode to the death for Ryan at one point in time or another, but I think the difference is the people in here, we can all, use the brains that we have in our heads and see the shit that's going on around him. I mean, and it's so fucking obvious because all of these people say, you got to look in the mirror at some point in time. There he is, record time.
Holy shit.
So are Trevor, myself, Chad, Deardorff, Billy, Lauren, Ripta, Felicia, all of them lying? No. Come on now.
It's doing that thing again.
Oh.
Move over this way. Slide closer. There we go. The smart camera's too smart. All right. Let's do a few more. Let's see. Let's do 10 more minutes. Maybe if you did not milk the truth for clicks and views, we would know the truth by now. Thanks for your $5, brother. You showed me. I'm going to heart that one. I'm just using his own tactics.
And also, how are you going to hate by spending money?
Yeah. Hey,
something?
thank you. Dude, I didn't quite get your point, man. Send me another one of those. Tell me how you really feel. Ryan, stop spending that money. You're going to need it, buddy.
Right.
Is that one of your fake accounts? Yeah, it's all over here. Next time I'm going from the phone. I don't like this.
People legitimately think he's going to court for freedom of speech, too. So much secondhand embarrassment from these morons. I mean, it wasn't the Declaration of Independence, right?
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
hey, you can't. I will say this: now that I've removed myself from the situation and standing back, like this is a very interesting story. Like to me, I mean, just think about it: someone going from nothing to having literally everything. I mean, can you imagine that? Being a dude that came from nothing and literally having people like Elton John shout you out, like, and then to just throw it all away. Oh shit! You built like Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa.
hell
Hey,
yeah.
we actually know that guy. We know that we're good friends with the guy that played the Oompa Loompa, Deep Roy. He actually commented about Creek Squad on our post on Facebook. Go check it out. That'll really hurt your feelings right there.
I know, I love it.
I love it. You don't bother me, Ryan. I appreciate you though. Ryan's literally in the chat right now. I appreciate that, dog. You could do better than $5, you broke ass bitch. I bet it really grinds his gears that I have a team really putting in work. All right, a few more, man. I appreciate y'all for real. Please answer the question. Is Trevor pooping on your walls too? Serious question. Trevor is not pooping on my walls, all right? I went to that house, so a lot of those holes and damage done at that house that Trevor was living in was pre-existing. Now, granted, that house was dirty, and it needed a good cleaning, and I told Trevor that, but the holes and all the damage, that was from fucking Homeboy, guys. That was from Homeboy. And good thing for Trevor and his people, they took photos and shit before moving in that are date stamped. When you do something on your phone, that shit is date stamped, locked and loaded.
That person's on about it.
That's Ryan. Ryan's already sent us $10.
Hey, we'll take all
I
of it.
appreciate that, dude. No, y'all please leave Country Rap Drama 69 alone.
Yeah.
Let them stay in here all night. Damn, I might go on for another hour if they stay in here.
I'm not even gonna remove them.
Let's see. Yeah, leave him in there.
Aw, is there somebody's birthday? Happy birthday, whoever's birthday.
Happy birthday. Mine's coming up. That account is Mocan. I don't know who that is. But...
We are 138. That's right.
All right, a couple more. If y'all got some good questions, let's get it. See if I will tell you this. We have a surprise guest announcing the 4th episode that's going to blow some minds. I think so. Don't you? I think it is.
Keep a damn
I can't.
surprise,
No, I am
can
keeping
you?
a surprise. I'm not telling anybody.
Is
Y'all got, huh?
Trevor really gay?
The gay.
Trevor,
Super
dude,
gay.
Trevor is so gay.
Fucking gay.
That's why I hired him. That's why I hired him. I love it. I got a little book bag I put him in, and I carry him around at the mall. I've got, like one of those things that parents have with the kid, the baby in the front. I've got one for Trevor, and we walk around the mall and get on the carousel. And
This KW6466 is at the castle. It says Mike BC says, "Hi, Ryan."
Someone at the castle?
Yeah.
Where is it? Someone from the castle?
KW6466.
Mike says, "Hi, Ryan." I hadn't heard from Mike in a long time. Honestly, I thought after you guys started deciphering a piece of cardboard that was blurred out, I was like, yeah, right. Mike's probably going to call me and be like, what the fuck's going on with this? But I hadn't heard anything.
Hey, if y'all want to donate to get me some TP, that'd be awesome.
Okay, do you know anything about the other Rhino Church in West Virginia he docs? I think it's a totally, dude, I think we told him that. I'm trying to remember the scenario, the West Virginia, because he does have the trailer there that we were absolutely trying to help sell, but we couldn't get past investigations to do a damn thing. I think there was another Rhino Church in West Virginia, and he went as far as to dox. I think this did happen. Dox the guy, and it wasn't him. It was a totally different guy. And that wasn't the first time he's done something similar to that. He thinks every Rhino Church in the world is him.
What is your favorite tattoo that Chelsea has? And Chelsea, what is your favorite that Chad has?
My favorite one that she has is probably my name, to let all those fucking creeps out there know what's up.
I mean, it's got to be my name to let all the tribal and bitches know what's up.
Ryan think the type to think magnets come from meteorites. Why Trevor built like the kid that lives next door to Andy in Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
Sid!
Okay. Hey, you listen here. That's fucked up.
However, Sid is wearing the T-shirt
Hey,
with the zero
Let
logo on
let
it.
country
where it
rap
came
drama
from.
keep cooking, man. Every time $5 comes in, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, money's money.
Did someone else bottom out in Chelsea? That's
No, actually,
I was the one who had the affair.
like that's
Like
the
like
thing.
like her, like just I mean we're putting it all there. It don't matter anymore. Hers was like an online thing. I had a physical affair, and a lot of online things. So he just gave like a little bit of. He didn't tell the whole story. That's what it is. But we worked through it, man. We've been stronger the last couple of years. I mean, this last year has definitely
Yeah.
took a toll on us, but it's brought us a lot closer. And if anybody's been with anybody, even friendships that last over 10 years, you're going to have issues. There are going to be times that it's a matter of deciding, do you love this person enough to fix it and continue going forward? And that's what we've done.
It was JJ. He's the makeup artist landlord. I don't know what that means, but hey, if anybody's in touch with JJ, I would love to catch up with her. We were good friends for a while there, and our kiddos hung out and stuff. And just through all this bullshit, she was one of the connections that I lost. And I think she's not with the guy she was with, so I don't know what her last name or anything is. So if anybody's talking to her, tell her that I said hey, and if she wants to hit me up, I would
She
love to
did
catch up
message
with her.
me. She messaged me.
Did she?
Allegedly, in my opinion.
Oh,
Shotgun.
well, then tell her to reach out.
Shotgun
Shit.
Shane isn't going to blow anybody's mind. Hey, this is what I'm going to say about Shotgun Shane, man. There's a lot of guys out there that have way larger platforms that have been absolutely fucking silent. Shotgun Shane spoke up, and I've got nothing but respect for him. He isn't the one announcing the thing. It's no one attached to the country rap lane. It's going to be someone who a lot of people are going to know who he is the moment they see. I'll tell you that.
Your birthday is coming up.
Yeah, my
It's
birthday's coming up. 45.
Like 3 days.
And still alive, yeah.
Or 4 days. Yeah. Sorry.
Y'all, honestly, and how genuine and sincere y'all are, is awesome to see y'all are inspiration. Hey, we've had problems like any other relationship. We've just, when you're with someone this long, you kind of just, you know when the right times to address things and the right time to walk away. And sometimes we still fuck up.
Aw.
We ain't perfect. I promise you that.
So we've been together a total, 12 years this year. Married. for,
What?
No, 12 years together.
Yeah, okay.
Going on 13.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we've been through fucking 4 lifetimes at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We've done a lot of really cool shit. And
Yeah.
if you're with somebody for that long, you do a lot of fucking growing as a person. And I'm just thankful that I got to grow together with my husband.
Yeah.
Like, we got to fix things about ourselves as humans that were making us not great humans and not great partners for each other. And we chose to stay together and fix it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All for it.
Yep. And I've worked on myself a lot too, through therapy and, literally checking myself in a mental health facility for 30 days. Like the best decision I ever made in my life.
Brian the type to eat cereal with a fork.
Yeah, for sure.
It proves that you care and want to actually, do.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're going to talk about that, like,
I'm gonna
truthfully, like, you've been through so much shit in your lifetime. Like, we've both been through shit. Everybody goes through shit. But, like, you've been through some real awful shit in your lifetime. And to not process that or talk about it or, anything, like, that wasn't going to work for you whether we were together or not.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I have.
what you got?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some things we can't talk. You got to admit, though, the Kylie Rodney case was very weird. The police said they searched the area she was found. The police search every area. Listen, it's wrong, guys. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. We tried to advise him on that. He just wouldn't listen. Even if, let's just pretend for one fucking second that the person wasn't real. It still is not the right thing to do, go and attack the family in just the small chance that she is. I mean, that is fucked up. You're not going to hear me coming after a child, essentially. Why Ryan say Adam is short, Ryan is shorter? I'm not sure who's taller. I think they're probably close to the same height.
Who?
Adam and Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm a little taller than Ryan. I'm like 5'10". So I don't know.
In the words of Ryan, period.
Merch. Y'all be token or clean as a whistle. I don't even know what that means. Happy birthday, Chad. Let's get on you, Bubba. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
But you're supposed to be 50.
Oh, and not quite 50 yet. Dude, I love 50-year-old Fallout Boy. I got it tattooed on me. I'm going to make merchandise when the Crying Ryans hit the road pretty soon, which we're working on because we have promoters that want to pay us. I think we're going to try to hit some of the cities where he canceled. And if there are any ex-fans that want to come, we're going to honor their tickets for free and give them a fun experience. And we're going to film it all and put it on YouTube. And we're going to come play house shows. Fuck it. You want to book us for your house? If the money's right, we coming tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, here's money for therapy. Your wife needs it.
Thank
hey,
you.
Dude,
I've been through it, though.
I appreciate that.
I went through the same therapy, but yeah, for sure.
We'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You're showing us, buddy.
Hey, when you decide you want to, charge back your bank, we have proof.
Right? I know. You're such a bad boy. You need so much help.
You run the fuck out of this clot. Man, it hurts y'all's feet. Fans, it's got to be a bad scenario to see someone with a small following like myself just totally whooping his ass, taking everything he says and turning it back around and making merch and stuff out of it. I mean, it's really got to chap your ass. You know what's really going to chap people's asses? When they see this fourth video and they see these interviews that we're going to do in Cheatham County and talking about people. Man, you guys are good. The fourth one's going to be a fun one. It's going to hurt some feelings, but it's going to be a fun one.
Why are you taking pictures of your daughter and trying to frame Trevor for it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Imagine that.
I ain't ever.
And that's out of his fucking own mouth.
Yeah. That's out of his mouth, and you guys will still justify that. It doesn't matter. But you know what? It's all going to come to light soon. A lot of y'all are going to be wishing you hadn't took that stance. 300 viewers with 60 likes, and y'all say Creek Squad is dead. Hey, I don't care if it was 3 people in here. I'll still be hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Who do I mean...
I agree with that. Anyone would need therapy after dealing with Ryan. Yes. Yep. I literally told my friend back in November, this is the first person I talked to, and allegedly, in my opinion, I told him this. I said, I hope I go to work and he just shoots me. And I hope that I can make it out alive so his ass can get what he deserves. Because at that time, he was really coming down on me. And we would go through points like that where it would get fucking bad as fuck. And then there would be 2 weeks like nothing ever happened. I come to work and it would be jolly, and there would be some kind of like a reward or something for putting up with it. It was just a fucking mind game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How do I get one of them tweaker up shirts? We're building a website. I'm gonna have a free downloadable link. You'll be able to download the logo, and I'll even give you the contact to go and have them made. What's it called? Direct to garment, and you can literally iron it on a t-shirt. But that's gonna something we're gonna do for free on the website.
We need to hold a fest for Creek Squad. Turtle D said we need to hold a fest for Creek Squad so they can all burn their merch at the same time and get told, I told you so.
Yeah. You know what? That just brought me up with an idea. Okay, I am going to honor those free tickets, all right? But if you bring in a piece of Upchurch merch for me to burn, I will give you half off of one of our things at our merch table. How about that?
That's fine.
All right. All right, couple more, and we're going to get out of here. Hey, everyone that's donated, I thank y'all so much. Literally, we're doing this all out of our pocket. You'll suck at investigate. Leave it up to Blu-ray. He'll hack my identity.
I know. That's why Chad quit, is because he's not an investigator. He's a creator.
Hey, I don't want to investigate.
Jesus.
That's lame. I want to create some stuff, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
All to my word, I'll be at one of your shows. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Trust.
Let me get like, what was your take? If you guys like the last episode, let me get some heart emojis or something. Show me if you guys are like what we're on to. Any guesses on the next one? I'd love to see a couple guesses about what the next one's going to be about.
Oh, someone brought up Nicole Arbor. So here's what I don't understand is I'm not going to say too much on it, but what really red flagged me towards the end was Nicole did all this shit to him and drug him through court and all that, but then you're going to take her side and be BFFs again? And that, to me, red fucking flag.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, what's going to be great is in a few weeks when you guys get to see some of these people that are commenting and you get to find out who exactly they are. It's going to be a fucking fun time for all of us. We might have to go live for that. So here's just so you guys know. Up until the next video, you're going to see a little bit more trolling. Then I'm going to make a best of compilation for y'all to watch. Last episode is going to drop, and we're done talking about him. Now, my prediction is that he's going to continue to talk about us for 6 months to a year, and especially as things start to progress and happen. And it's going to be the last time you see us talk about him on a YouTube platform. But, yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Have anyone who wants to burn their Upchurch merch record it and send you the video, and you make them all into one video.
Oh, my God. ChadOffbeat@gmail.com. And if you send me a video of you burning Upchurch merch, leave your Instagram handle or tag, and I'll put that in there. Because we are shooting a music video for Fuck White Supremacy coming up real soon in Cheatham County. I'll say that. In Cheatham County we're going to. And I'm going to have quite a few people up here for that. So that'll be fun.
Mr. King Ryan Sausage Church.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I think it's funny.
All right, guys. 11:12. 3 more minutes. I've got to go. I'm tired.
I sold all my Upchurch merch on eBay. Hope episode 4 is a 2 to 3 hour. Dude, I don't think you understand how much time goes into just, 45-minute episode. That's a lot of fucking work. I mean, we'll do it.
That third episode you get, just to give you an idea, the one that just came out originally was like an hour and 20 minutes, and it got narrowed down because I was really trying to hammer in some key points, and Chelsea went through and cleaned it up and did the same thing, and then even kind of saw things I didn't see. How long are you going to protect Trevor doing protection? I'm going to protect Trevor anytime he is around me. Trevor's going to be protected. Trevor is protected not just in a physical sense, but he is protected in many different ways. So Trevor is okay. All right. So the bullying him, Ryan, if that's you that keeps sending me $5, those days are over. Go pick on someone your own damn size, another 300-pounder like you.
Tell us about Stitches. Love his music.
I worked with Stitches managed him for a period of time. It was real close to about a year after he kind of started to blow up. You might have to move this way. The camera keeps doing. I'm going to use a cell phone going forward. Managed him, worked with him, did traveling with him, going to shows with him. Worked with a lot of people, not just him. We've worked with Trey Cyrus. We've worked with Jelly Roll Leon, Struggle Jennings, Adam Calhoun, Katie Noel. Second Chance, we've done some work, film work with Shaquille O'Neal, a lot of different people, a lot of different actors and stuff, in the film world.
Were you afraid Ryan would accidentally shoot you? He doesn't seem to practice gun safety.
There came a point, I don't know if you just heard, I hoped he would have, because I knew that would be the end of all of it. And I knew my family would be okay. Yes, but to answer your question, yes. When someone is allegedly, in my opinion, high as fuck, yeah. Anything could happen. Allegedly, in my opinion. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody that donated tonight, thank you. Everybody that has become a member, please email me at chadoffbeat@gmail.com so I can put you in the producer credits for episode 4. I'm going to have to put a cutoff to episode 4 to be in producer credits to like a week from now. Once it hits a week, because it's just going to take a whole lot of time to put names in there. But going forward, if you don't make episode 4, you'll make it on our other series. We're doing Thrift and Player. We're about to start Music City Magic Magnets, where we go out and interview bands and play with magnets. We've got a lot of different series we're working on. We're about to go interview the family of a serial killer. We've got several things we're working on right now, so stay tuned.
Did y'all ever find anything in the woods?
Yeah, leaves, sticks. I think I saw a bird, squirrel. I'm in Ryan's walls.
Oh my god!
All right, well, I just had an important phone call come through. I appreciate y'all very much, and we will see you guys again real soon. We'll do another live leading up to the final episode, and then hopefully you guys will stick around and see what we're doing in the future. We're very close to being done with this.
One more. Is Ryan a decent shot?
Is what now?
Is Ryan a decent shot?
No, absolutely not. I also am going to take the time. Look, I edited the footage from those shots. I can tell you, I did some really good editing in those. But I am going to try and release the video in its full entirety so you can see exactly how good of a shot little Larry is. All right. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Trevor, you say bye?
Stay humble. Keep an open mind. Form your own opinion. Chad, Chelsea, Trevor. And we are out. Maybe. And we are gone.